Lueroi's Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Walkthrough, Part 14. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back, and we are here in Slateport City. Now, Slateport City is pretty huge. It's actually the third largest city in the entire game. It's one of the 10 biggest cities in any Pokemon game. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to check out here, and before we get started, let's, just like always, start with the viewer shout-out of the day. And today it's gonna go to JTOG Beast. And I'm going to change it up a little bit today, so bear with me now before I tell you guys how you can get a shout out in the next video. Really quickly, I want to come over to Route 110 before I check out Slateport. Now, you got the bike path over here, so we can't go in that direction, and it's ultimately cut off on the northern side by Team Aqua. Yeah, look at all these guys blocking the road. You want to know about Team Aqua's activities? Haha, it's a bit too difficult for kids to understand them. Oh, is that right? Well, let me guess. You're gonna try to take over the world with a bunch of Zubats and Poochyenas and never evolve them. She wanted to go to Slateport and kick up our ruckus. Yeah, she'll make up for it by getting all fired up at Mount Chimney. Yeah, so she's already given away their future plans. This is my first job after joining Team Aqua. I've got the shakes. And what is that? That's a speech bubble. Am I supposed to be like reading this guy's mind right now? He's not even talking out loud. Yeah, so all you can really do over here on Route 110 is go in the grass here, and actually I'm kind of interested in what I'm seeing over here in the grass. Let me go ahead and check this out, because there are several new wild Pokemon you can catch here on Route 110, and I think I found the one I'm looking for. That's right, this is Plusle. And no, this is not a joke. I'm actually going to try to use this thing on my team. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I've never seen anyone actually try to use a Plusle or a Minun on their main team during the game. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. I actually think Plusle is better than people give it credit for. So I'm gonna try to showcase him in this walkthrough to prove that he's actually got some worth. Because I think he can be a good addition to a lot of teams. So let's throw the Premier Ball at him, and hopefully we can catch this tiny little electric mouse. Dang it, dude. That was my only Premier Ball. I was really looking forward to being able to throw out a Premier Ball every time I used Plusle, but whatever. I guess I'll just go for the Great Ball then, and that shouldn't have a problem catching it. So yeah, this should be a fun time using Plusle. This is the point in the game where you want to catch an electric type Pokemon. If you're looking to add an electric type on your team, you can find Electrike, Plusle, Minun, Voltorb. You can find Magnemites and Horde encounters. This is a good spot to get electric types, guys. Electrike is probably your best option, but he's pretty overused, so I'm gonna try out Plusle. You can also find Oddish and Gulpin on this route, so a lot of potential for good special attackers. And I'm not gonna give a nickname to Plusle because there's a name raider in Slateport, so I'm just gonna hold off on that for a second. And now that we got our fourth team member, let's head back to Slateport City. Alright guys, I'm fully healed up and I'm ready to check out everything in Slateport. The port where people and Pokemon cross paths with nature. So this is probably going to be a pretty long video since Slateport is pretty huge. You have a mart across the street from the Pokemon Center. Sell your items if you have any extras, buy some more items if you need them. We can't go anywhere in this area right now. It is closed down because they're doing construction on the SS title, but we will be here later on in the game, so just keep that in mind. Up here we have the Pokemon Contest Spectacular. Yeah, get fired up to compete. Well, you actually can't compete just yet. You need to have the contest pass before you can enter into the Pokemon competitions, so yeah, just hang on tight. We're gonna find it later in Slateport City, but for now, just talk to this sailor guy up here, and he says a bunch of, I don't know, he's a bunch of gibberish. He's going on and on, but he's eventually gonna give you TM41 for Torment. Torment is a move that prevents the opponent from using the same move twice in a row, so I'm sure you could find some use for it here and there, but overall it's not really a move you probably want to waste a slot on. But just for the sake of completion, I'll go ahead and grab it. Now right here is the Name Raider's house. Yeah, this is the only guy in the entire Hoenn region who is able to nickname a Pokemon. You can't even do it yourself. Like, this guy has the power to give a Pokemon a nickname. Now, I still need to give my Plusle a nickname, and typically there's always one Pokemon in my walkthroughs that I let you guys go ahead and give a nickname to. So whoever finds the best nickname for Plusle is actually going to be the one that gets the shout out in the next video. So I'm looking forward to seeing your guys' ideas. Keep in mind, my Plusle is a female, so yeah, don't name it anything with like a male name in it. Right here we've got the Pokmon Fan Club. Hey, I'm a fan of Pokemon. I'll go inside. Yeah, there's a fan club in every region. In Hoenn, it's in Slateport City, and this is all you can really do right now. Talk to this lady in the back. I would recommend putting your starter Pokemon to the front of the party, because if your lead Pokemon has high enough friendship, she will give you the Soothe Bell. The Soothe Bell is an item that you can attach to your Pokemon, and it will make their friendship grow more rapidly, which is good for moves like Return that base their power based on your friendship. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the Soothe Bell on my Combuskin. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I reach Mauville City, which is the next city in the game, there is a move tutor that will teach him a really awesome move called Fire Pledge if my friendship is high enough. So I want that friendship to spike up as quickly as possible so I can get that really good fire move when I get to Mauville, so yeah. Now let's talk to this guy. He's the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club, and being the chairman, he's naturally the most important. Wow, this guy's pretty full of himself. And he says that no one can best him when it comes to Pokemon. In fact, this guy thinks he's so good at Pokemon, so all he does now is examine other people's Pokemon. Yeah, he thinks he's so great that he's just gonna sit around and judge all the other trainers and their Pokemon. And it seems he's been going on far too long. Yeah, it seems like every single chairman of every Pokemon fan club just will never shut up. They just keep talking, and yeah, he's like, yeah, your Pokemon, it's not bad, but it's not good either. Yeah, try giving it some more Pokeblocks. You know, screw you. Who are you to judge my Pokemon? I like that lady in the back more. She gave me a Soothe Bell. You just suck. But yeah, all he cares about is like coolness and beauty and all the stuff that you get from Pokeblocks that you use to compete in contests. So yeah, don't worry about him. He gives you scarves for maxing out like your beauty and stuff like that. This right here is the Oceanic Museum. You're gonna notice that there's a lot of Team Aqua grunts in front of the building. Yeah, just waiting to break in there and steal everything. So yeah, we're seeing a lot of Team Aqua grunts, which makes me think that we're going to be dealing with them pretty soon. So yeah, for now, let's go over to the Slateport Market. And yeah, this is a little outside shop that's pretty cool. There's lots of people selling stuff. This guy, for instance, is selling TMs. Now, none of these TMs are too great. You know, Hone Claws is pretty good, but I already gave Bulk Up to my Combuskin. I might get Thunderwave for Plusle, but I don't know, I haven't decided yet. They're all $5,000. Nothing crazy good here, but maybe you want to pick one up, I don't know. This guy does not sell anything. Let's check out this area down here. Now this is the Energy Guru. He is selling really expensive items. Proteins, iron, calcium, the items that boost up your stats, your effort values. Now, I would not recommend buying any of these. However, if it's a Monday, he has a sale, and all these items will be half off. So if you want to buy them, come on a Monday. This lady right here will give you an effort ribbon if you've maxed out all your effort values, but we're nowhere close to that at this point in the game, so don't worry about it. This lady is selling some really expensive items. There's the Sea Incense to boost up water-type moves. The Lax Incense boosts up your evasion. The Rose Incense boosts grass-type moves, but we already have the Miracle Seed. This helps keep wild Pokemon away, boosts up your rock-type moves, boosts up your psychic-type moves, earn double the money in battle, this makes your Pokemon slower, and this boosts up the power of water-type moves. How do you decide between the Wave Incense and the Sea Incense? I never understood why they made both of those items, but yeah, if you have one of the typings that correlate with those incenses, maybe go ahead and drop some money on it. This guy will not sell you anything until you get the TM for Secret Power, and once you do that, you can buy accessories and decorations for your secret base. Alright, I'm going to sell cute dolls soon. You're gonna sell cute dolls soon? Then why are you already out here? Why do you have this whole shop set up if you're gonna sell cute dolls soon? Like, why don't you just stay at home until you find the cute dolls to sell? Like, what? Anyways, here's an Alakazite. You're gonna want to grab this if you caught an Abra back in Dewford Town, because Mega Alakazam is one of the best Mega Evolutions in the entire game, and you're definitely gonna want to have that for later on when you can Mega Evolve your Pokemon. Now, if you go farther east here, there's just gonna be a lighthouse. It really serves no purpose other than it's kind of a cool view, so let's go up this way. And this building right here is Stern's shipyard, and Stern is actually the guy that we're looking for in Slateport City to deliver the Devon parts to, so of course we're gonna go inside. And when you get in here, you're gonna see this bald guy in the back. If this goes here and that goes over there, then where does this thing go? And what about this doohickey? I can't make heads or tails of this, so this guy's really confused. You. Oh, sorry, I'm Doc. Captain Stern commissioned me to draw up the designs for a ferry, and it sounds like he has no clue what he's doing. But he realizes that I have the Devon parts. Somehow he knows this, even though they're in my backpack. But he says that Captain Stern is in the Oceanic Museum. So I have to go there to deliver him the parts. Now, the Oceanic Museum is where all of those Team Aqua grunts were loitering out in the front, and after you talk to Doc, you're gonna notice that they're all gone, so we can only assume they're inside, and that's where Captain Stern is. So things could get ugly pretty quickly in here. Alright, so, excuse me, please go through reception. Welcome to the Oceanic Museum. The entrance fee is $50. $50? Are you kidding me? I'm just here to find Captain Stern and bring him these parts. I didn't know I was gonna have to spend $50 to get in here. What about you, man? I didn't have $50, so it took a long time to get past the receptionist. What? This guy didn't have to pay and he got in? You let a Team Aqua grunt in for free and I had to pay $50? What the heck? That does not make any sense. Yeah, there's a lot of Team Aqua grunts. Like they all look mesmerized right now. They're just like staring at the exhibits. Let's talk to this guy. What are you doing here? Me, I'm the Team Aqua member you thumped before, remember? Oh yeah, I remember. No, how would I remember? You guys all look the exact same. Yeah, he wants me to forgive him, so he's gonna give me TM46 Thief. Yeah, thanks, dude. For once one of these guys does something nice. He was gonna steal something to make up for me squashing his plans, but instead he's just gonna give me a TM and run away like a coward. So yeah, now we have the TM for Thief, which is a dark type move. It's not that powerful, I guess, but it got way more powerful than it was in the old games, so now it's kind of a viable dark type move. Yeah, go ahead and see if any of your Pokemon can learn it. Now, when you get down here, you're gonna notice this guy in the hat, and that actually is, Stern. So before you talk to him, make sure your team is set, because some crazy stuff's about to go down, and we're gonna have to get into some Pokemon fights. So have your team ready to go and say what's up to Captain Stern. Yes, if you're looking for Stern, that would be me. Ah, those must be the parts I ordered from Mr. Stone at Devon. How does everyone realize I have these Devon parts with me? Like, they're supposed to be in my backpack, and somehow these guys just know that I have them. But then we're gonna get ambushed by Team Aqua. Hold up a moment, we'll be taking those. Yeah, Team Aqua already tried to steal the Devon parts, and I had to defeat them to get them back, and now they're coming back at me again to get these Devon parts. They must be pretty important. He wants me to fork him over. He wants me to shut my yap and fork him over. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. So, we're taking on Team Aqua, and since we're facing Team Aqua, I figured I would give my Plusle a chance to shine right off the bat, because, yeah, they like to use water-type Pokemon. If you're playing Omega Ruby, you're gonna find a Numel instead of a Carvana, and that's gonna be a constant theme. Team Aqua likes to use Carvana, and Team Magma likes to use Numel, so... yeah, Spark's nearly gonna knock him out. It is super effective. Now, Plusle is not a Pokemon that evolves. However, that makes him a little bit more powerful early on in the game. Typically, Pokemon that don't evolve start off really powerful and then kind of fall behind as the game goes on. That is very much the case with Plusle. I'm insanely fast right now. I'm probably one of the fastest Pokemon in the game at this point. And on top of that, I have really high special attack. This is probably going to be my best offensive attacker for quite some time in the game, which a lot of people don't realize. Plusle actually has some pretty impressive stats. Yeah, he had no problem taking down the first Team Aqua grunt. Got beat by a little brat. Boss is gonna be furious. And this guy likes to, he says, stand back and watch me, the 27th strongest member of Team Aqua, take care of this kid. Oh, you guys have a ranking system and you're number 27? Congratulations, man. You're not even in the top 25. There's nothing impressive about you. And he's got a Zubat, so yeah, I guess these guys were not expecting to find an electric-type Pokemon on the other side of the battlefield, because all of their Pokemon are weak to electric types. And even though Plusle is a special attacker, Spark still does a good amount of damage. Yeah, he has pretty awful physical attack, but early on in the game, it's actually not too bad. It's kind of on par with, like, Poochyena's physical attacking stats, so it's a nice frame of reference, and Spark's pretty powerful, 65 base power, so yeah, we shouldn't have any problems using Spark until we get Electro Ball at level 19. Last up is another Carvana, so let's go ahead and use Spark again. Now, if you're playing Omega Ruby version, you're probably going to find Minun rather than Plusle in the grass. However, you can find both of them in each game through Horde encounters, so it's not impossible to catch both Plusle and Minun in each game. And we're going to get up to level 13, not bad, it shouldn't take long for Plusle to catch up, and yeah, check out my special attack and speed stat on Plusle, pretty high stats. I think I actually have a nature that boosts up my speed, so yeah, I'm trying to learn the move Bestow. I would not recommend it. It gives your held item to the opponent, so if you wanted to give them a crappy held item, you could go ahead and do that. However, I do not think it's worth a move slot. And since Plusle's a pretty frail Pokemon with really low defense, you don't really want to waste too much time with moves that aren't, you know, direct damaging moves. So that's that. We're going to take care of the 27th strongest grunt in Team Aqua. So yeah, they're going to be in big trouble if they don't get these Demon parts. And oh, snap. Who could this be? Oh man. Yeah, I really love the bosses of Team Aqua and Team Magma. He's got some dope music. What do we have here? I came to see what was taking so long just to steal a few parts, and I find you simps getting beat by this kid? Huh, that's quite a fierce expression for such a wee little scamp. That face tells me you're not just another mindless trainer brat. The name is Archie. The rough-looking lot you see here are members of my team, Team Aqua. So tell me, boyo, do you know that Pokemon, people, and all of life in this world depend on the sea for life? That's right. The sea is an irreplaceable treasure for every living thing on this planet. But with our selfish extravagance, humanity dirties the great ocean, destroying the source of all life. Day by day, we're destroying our most precious resource. If we humans suffer from our actions, well, maybe we'll end up getting what we deserve. But what about the Pokemon in our world? The Pokemon that no longer have a place to live because we stole and soiled their seas? The Pokemon that won't have a place to raise their young and watch them grow? We are creating a world in which innocent Pokemon suffer as a result of our actions. And that is something that Archie just cannot live with. This guy is so passionate about the sea, man. He's given this crazy speech. And what's funny is if you're playing Omega Ruby, you're going to meet Maxie rather than Archie. And he's going to be the exact opposite. He loves the land rather than the sea. But yeah, Archie decides that he's going to let me go this time. But it's not going to be so easy next time I step in his way. I mean, if you're so tough and mighty, why didn't you just battle me right now, man? What's the big deal? He's just going to let me go like that? So, yeah, he just wanted to kind of threaten me and show him that he's, you know, he means serious business for next time. So I'm going to go ahead and give Stern the Demon parts, and yeah, that's it. He can't be standing around here. He's got a lot of work to do. And yeah, thanks a lot, Stern. You could have given me some kind of reward or something. I kind of just saved your life. You were about to get ambushed by Team Aqua, but I was here to save the day, and you don't give me anything for going all this way to deliver the Demon parts to you. But yeah, now all the Team Aqua guys are gone. It's just a bunch of regular people here now, so we can get out of the Oceanic Museum. And that is just about everything to cover in Slateport City. At this point, you can head north back to Route 110. But before you can leave, you're gonna see a little crowd start to form. Hey, that's Licia and Allie doing a shoot over there. Whoa, are you serious? Licia, let's go! Whoa, looks like we got a celebrity. Yeah, this is Licia right here. She is a super popular Pokemon contest trainer. Hi everybody, Licia here. Me and Alteria have come to Slateport City's Contest Spectacular Hall for a bit of fun. Whoa, so she's gonna dive right into it. Yeah, look at all the fans that she has. Whoa, she just made like 3 people spin in a circle. Dazzling, wow. So yeah, this is Licia. A bunch of people are obsessed with her. She's famous for doing contests with, oh look at this. Scout me to be your next boyfriend. Yeah, everyone's got a crush on Licia. So her and her Altaria are famous for going around and doing all these Pokemon contests, and look at this, she's gonna pull me out of the crowd. You there watching me with that baffled expression. Have you never joined a contest? Well, that's just what I want to hear. So, yeah, she's... Oh, look at this. I'm getting on TV. So she's scouting me to be the next great trainer for Pokemon contests. So yeah, this is a pretty long dramatic scene because I don't know about you guys, but I never was that big of a fan of the Pokemon contests. They take a long time to like get really good at, and it doesn't really help you progress anything in the main storyline of the game, so I've never really paid too much attention to them. But she is going to give me a contest pass, so oh yeah, and along with the Pokeblock kit, so now you can actually focus on doing the contests if you want. And I would actually recommend doing at least one contest. After you complete your first contest, you will receive a Cosplay Pikachu. Cosplay Pikachu is a new addition to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and it's a special type of Pikachu that comes with 5 different forms, each form getting their own unique move that other Pikachus cannot learn. So yeah, just another electric type that you can catch at this point in the game. She's still going on here. Lisi, you're so cute! I love this guy in the bottom corner. He's like obsessed with her, keeps shouting things out. And I think they're finally wrapping this up. There's like way too much long dialogue going on at the end of this video. If you follow her inside, you can get a contest costume, but I'm really not that interested in any of that. If you are going to get a Cosplay Pikachu, which is a really good Pokemon, I would recommend the Rockstar Pikachu, who gets Meteor Mash, the Bell Pikachu, who gets Icicle Crash, or the Libri Pikachu that gets Flying Press. Those are the best ones. But yeah, that's pretty much everything to do here in Slateport City, so we're gonna head north back to Route 1010 because that route is no longer blocked off. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. See you guys next time.